go. We should officially be live. Yes, we should officially be live on YouTube for all of you watching around the world. Let me start this show off. Ribeye crew, you know what time it is? We're number one. Yes. For all of you watching around the world today, we are officially going to be doing, we're going to be officially doing ribeye steaks. And if you have if this is your first time ever watching, we stream every single day. For all of you watching, we're going to do a whiskey challenge today. Yes, we're going to do a whiskey challenge today. So for all of you watching around the world, I'm going to say this. Ribeyes looking good. Are they going to fit in my plate? I don't know if they're going to fit my plate, but I do know for all of you watching around the world, here we go. We're about to do this, and the barbecue's on. We're using a Weber 26-inch. Smoke gray, Weber 26 smoke gray. It is a great barbecue. I'm using Kingsford, the original charcoal. And for a lot of you watching around the world, let's make sure that you know exactly what we're doing. 2 ribeyes. 2 different seasonings. I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to do it. I'm going to do it live for you. And also, not only am I going to do it live for you, I'm going to flip it. I'm going to make sure that it gets a good crust. And for a lot of you, I'm going to say this. Whiskey challenge is going to be very big. So to start off, let me just show you. Here is the first one, looking beautiful. If you could do me a favor and subscribe if you haven't. Hit that like button if you haven't. This one's beautiful. And this is USDA Choice. Beautiful. I made sure that it's a big good one. But the biggest one is actually this one. This one's huge, very big, and for all of you, I like to get the discounts, so I got a good discount on this one. Remember, you don't need to go to Costco. Costco's a ripoff. All you have to do is get a good store that you have, and you could officially get yourself some good steaks. For all of you watching, that is from Publix. If you ever come to Florida, Publix is a place to go. Publix has a lot of different discounts per week. Every week there's a different discount. I do recommend many of you to definitely try your best to check out those pub subs. The pub subs are really good. Pub subs are good. It's one of the more famous subs in the world, yes, because they're cheap, inexpensive, and really good. So for a lot of you watching, remember the chat room is active. You could officially chat in the chat room if you want to. And I'm also going to say we're going to show you the seasonings that I'm going to use. I'm going to use 3 different seasonings, but there's going to be a process of what I'm going to do. So let me start by showing you exactly one of the seasonings. This is going to be the Kinder's, the cowboy butter. Yes, I'm going to use this one for the replacement of salt, and I'm also going to use this one, which this gives it also a little bit of a beautiful garlic spray, a little bit of truffle. I really like this. Kinder's or prime steak is one of the best. If you haven't used it, you're going to make sure you should definitely try to get it. One of the main ones on both of them that I'm going to try to put on both of them is going to be Cosmo, the cow cover. Now this is officially, you could use this on dry meat. So if you're doing a smoke out, you could use this in a smoke out. You could use this on some ribs. You could use it on anything. But I'm going to say this. We're going to put it on the ribeyes. Now, I'm going to say this. You can also, if you don't have the money to buy any of this, my recommendation is get sea salt. Sea salt works. Use sea salt on your ribeyes. That works really well. You don't have to go crazy buying all these things. I'm not here to make any money off showing you guys these products, but I'm here to show you guys because you guys pay a monthly fee. Some of you may pay a monthly fee to be a member, and I really appreciate it. Good to see Andrew in the chat room, one of our members. So for all of you, let's already take these out. Let's take this out, and I'm going to show you how to do this. I know many of you probably don't know how to do it, and maybe you've been watching the streams often. Now you kind of know what to do, right? So let's take these out. And let's officially put them on the plate here. One thing I love, one thing I love. All right, one thing I love about ribeyes is you honestly can't mess this up unless you're a real dummy, real dummy. You honestly can mess this up. You cannot mess this up. The only thing you can mess up is if you put more seasoning that you need to. That is the biggest thing for a lot of you, okay? Shout out to all of you in the chat room. Thank you guys. Hey, now I'm going to say this. For all of you watching, here we go. We're officially going to be doing a little bit of this on here. So, what am I going to do? What am I going to do with this? First off, before I do anything, we got our beautiful. Now, I'm using a little bit of a shot glass this time. Now, the whiskey challenge that we have. The whiskey challenge that we have is which whiskey, out of all the whiskeys that I'm about to have, not a lot of whiskeys, we have about 5 whiskeys on here. What whiskey would I officially want to have for the rest of the year? If I'm drinking a whiskey on this stream, which whiskey is it that I would want to have for the rest of the year? That means that all of them are going to get blasted, cooked up and thrown away, right? Only one can last. Not 2, not 3, no, only one. So if it's only one, which one will it be? Now, I'm going to say this. I'm going to start with the first one that I kind of want to have. I want to have number 1. And the first one I'm going to probably have is, here we go. The first one I'm probably going to have is, I wanted to have this one yesterday. This one is Isle of the Skye. Isle of the Skye is a 30-year. So we're going to have this one first, but I have to open it. And to open it, it's a mission. So let's open this bad boy. And here we go. And for all of you watching, I'm going to say this. We're going to be doing this strictly with a 30-year. Yes, 30-year whiskey. So here we go. Isle of the Skye is going to be the first one. It's going to be the first one. This is a 30-year blended Scotch whiskey. This is only a North American release. And for some of you, I'm going to say this, it's really beautiful bottle, beautiful presentation. Let me show you the box. Box is outstanding. There's an expensive one. Expensive. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. It's expensive, limited, and beautiful. This is a 30-year. Again, one more time. Let me show you one more time. Okay, good, beautiful. All right, here we go. Let's drink this up. So we're going to be moving the out of the Skye just a little bit. We can see it. There you go. You can see it a little bit. All right, here we go. Let's see how this goes. This is a 30-year whiskey. 30-year whiskey. Here we go. Let's see. That's a monster, man. That's a monster. Super monster. Wow. I get a little bit of everything on there. One thing that stands out to me on here is the oak and the chocolate. There's a little bit of a chocolate note on here. Really, really good. Is this something that I can officially say a 30-year whiskey? There's something I want to have for the rest of the year. Remember, there's a whiskey challenge. Whiskey challenge has such a long finish. It's a little bit buttery too, almost like silky buttery. It is not even peaty yet. There's no peat almost on that. You get a little bit of smoke. It's beautiful. It's really, really good. A little bit of vanilla, a little tad bit of vanilla. I get a little bit of almost like a chocolate vanilla oak, a little bit smoky. And that right there is insanely good. I'm going to say, there you go. You guys see it, hopefully. I'm going to start moving some stuff here so you guys can see a little bit better. Because I know this is currently presentation time for any of you that want to buy this. Here we go. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Oof. That 30-year Scotch whiskey is no joke. It is. The oak presence is really there. Has a little bit of almost reminds me of a hickory kind of a smoke. It reminds me of a hickory smoke with a little bit almost like a hazelnut. And the chocolate note on here. The chocolate note is what's really going to linger. 30-year whiskey. Price on that one, you're looking at maybe. I think I paid $300. Maybe it was $300, or it was $280, around $300. 30-year whiskey, and one of the main things that I noticed on this one, for some of you, I noticed that this is not. You can't find this. You cannot find this in Europe. One thing that I noticed, you can't find this in Europe. So for any of you that are trying to find it, you're watching this stream from maybe you're watching this stream from Europe, right? You're not going to be able to get this. It's only for North America. So for anybody in the USA, only our veterans, all our veterans and all the people out here in America are the only ones that are going to be able to get this. But it does have a long finish. It's really, really good. Who do I recommend this for? I recommend this for anybody, actually. Anybody that wants to drink a Scotch whiskey that doesn't have a peaty note, doesn't have a smoky note. You have a little bit of smoke on here, but it's not the smoke that some of you probably relate to a bad Scotch whiskey. It's really, really good. And for some of you, I only had a little bit, and right now I could still taste it. Again, this is the 30-year 30-year Isle of the Skye. It's a fantastic bottle. If you guys haven't already done me the favor, hit that like button. I know many of you forget to do that. I don't like to say it often. If you haven't already, hit that like button. I really appreciate it if you would be able to hit that like button. It would help out a lot. It would help out a bunch. I know today's one of those days. What day is today? Today is the 24th. And today is the 24th. Make sure it's over here. And for some of you, I saw a comment in the chat room. It's one of the nicest places. Apparently, if you go on YouTube, you could go visit. You could visit those mountains over there in Scotland. It's really, really nice. You go check out anything on YouTube. As a matter of fact, you go on YouTube. You could go to Japan if you want to. You could go to a 5-day cruise on YouTube. You could really do anything on YouTube. People out here want to travel and pay those $1,000 when you could just go on YouTube. Yes. And for all of you watching, please don't forget to hit that like button. I really appreciate it if you do hit that like button, okay? All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to start seasoning this. We're going to start seasoning. But before we season this, I got to drop into another one. And I just came out of that one. Just came out of that one. That one's really good. Finish is still going strong. But we have to go into a different, we got to go into a different realm. We got to go into the American bourbon whiskey. And that's what I plan on doing now. We're going to keep this over here. Boom. We're going to keep that there. Boom. We're going to move that here. All right. So let's start doing a different whiskey. Before I do a different whiskey, I'm going to clean this off a little bit. Got a little bit of a mess. Let's clean this off just a tad. And here we go. We're going to clean this off. There you go. Thank you so much for hitting that like button. Okay, so the whiskey challenge goes like this. I'm going to repeat myself every time I drink. If there's one whiskey on the stream, what whiskey would I rather have for the whole year? Now, if I do pick one, that means all of them are gone for the whole year. Which one will I pick? Okay, now that I have that, I kind of want to have this. This is pure Kentucky, yes, pure Kentucky. This is a weird bottle, not going to lie. Weird bottle, but I think it's really cool. And for all of you, I think this is one of those bottles that nobody talks about. I do prefer that some of you definitely understand. There's a lot of people that don't know about this bottle. But it's really beautiful. Look at the bottle. It's such a beautiful bottle. Beautiful. And we're going to pour this up. This is a small batch. Yes, pure Kentucky. You can buy this at your store. I'm not here to promote this. I'm here to tell you guys which one I will like out of all of these. So here we go. Let's pour it up. Ooh, looking good. Looking good. Also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to back this up just a little bit so we can put those seasonings. There we go. Put those seasonings on there. Boom, boom. Okay, here we go. Haven't had this in a minute. So for all of you, here we go. This is pure Kentucky. Straight from Kentucky, okay? This is from the Willow Distillery. Let's drink this up. It is so good. That is so good. Get a little bit of a tobacco note on here. A little bit of brown sugar and caramel. It is so good. It has a little bit of a different kind of a funk than some of the other whiskeys. It almost has like a little bit of cinnamon. Brown sugar is nice, caramel is nice. But the one thing that some of you might not like is it almost has like a tobacco kind of a leathery note. I personally really like that. And it's strong, it's heavy. It gives you a nice finish, especially after coming out of a Scotch whiskey. It gives you a real nice finish. And it's very, very long and strong. Currently, I kind of prefer the pure Kentucky over the Scotch whiskey. It's just something about this. Not the bottle itself, but the juice. The juice is so different. It doesn't really mark out like, like if you're drinking this, you're not going to think Maker's Mark, you're not going to drink Buffalo Trace, you're not going to think any of those top tier companies, right? You're going to think, man, what is this? You're going to say to yourself, what the hell's this? And I'm going to say this. I really like it. More than the $300 bottle we just had. Let's drink this up. That is so good. And for all of you, I do recommend many of you use a little shot glass or use a little if you're not nosing out your whiskey, I don't need to nose out any of these. I know how they nose and how they smell like. Use a little shot glass. You don't need to have a Glencairn all the time. I get bored of doing Glencairns all the time. I'm a little bit different from some of the other YouTubers and all the other people out here. We just don't do the same thing. I do what I want. And for all of you watching, this is why you guys watch. I really appreciate it. I'm going to say this. I do what I want. And what I want to do is actually season these steaks right now. But I want to kind of say that this is really phenomenal. Very long finish. I still had the finish in my mouth. Oof. That's what she said. Point of matter is, there you go. Beautiful. I have a bunch of these. I have like four of those brand new bottles because I love them so much. They're so good. I prefer that one over the Isle of the Skye 30 year. Can you believe that? Now, there is a little bit of a rumor that has always been in the works that this is about a 12 to 14 year. I think even the rumor is that it has a little bit of 16-year whiskey in here. I don't believe any of that. If anything, 12-year is the max. I can tell you, 12 or 14-year in here. And I'm going to say this. It doesn't have an age statement. If it has an age statement, guess what? The price will be up in sky high. And maybe they won't be able to sell any bottles. So it's good that they didn't put an age statement on here because it increases the price. And if it increases the price of a certain whiskey and the whiskey just doesn't sell, then the company doesn't have nothing to back. It's better to sell a lot than to sell a little bit, right? That's what I always say. Anyways, the point of the matter is I kind of want to have another one. I'm really knocking these out really quickly. Yesterday, I did a horrible stream. You guys can go watch it in the members only. I don't recommend it. It was so bad. It was such a bad stream. I wasn't even focused on the stream. I got to give you a good stream today. Yes? And for all of you watching, Florida Panthers playing today. Let's drink this up. Man, that's good. All right, so my palate is officially reset, and I'm going to be drinking. What am I going to be drinking? Here we go, whiskey challenge. So far, this one just destroyed that 30-year Isle of the Skye. I love the Isle of the Skye. Don't get me wrong. It's a really good whiskey. Can I have that for the whole year? One bottle of Isle of the Skye, or maybe if I finish that one, I get another one, replacement for free. I'm honestly going to say I don't think I could do that. For the whole year, having one bottle for the whole year. And if it's gone, the company just gives it to you for free, a new bottle. But you can only drink one. I personally don't even tell you the Scotch is bad. It's really good. But I can't put myself to have that for the whole year. Even if it's expensive. Can't have it. Like a Ferrari. Driving a Ferrari for the whole year. Oof. My back is going to be killing me. Have you guys ever jumped in a Ferrari? You got to roll out of it sometimes. If you got leg days or back days, or you're in a Ferrari, you ever some of you have it. Well, guess what? It's uncomfortable. Okay, it's supposed to be a race car. It's not supposed to be a daily driver. Straight up what it is. Okay, so same thing goes with that Isle of the Skye. Isle of the Skye is just so good. I just can't have that every day for the whole year. But this, yes. I could do that pure Kentucky for the whole year. Yes. For the whole year I could. Now, I do want to put and slap on a whiskey on here. We're doing a whiskey challenge, right? I want to slap on a whiskey that I went back to. Now, I only went back to this because of one of my ranches. One of my ranches was very curious I forgot what he had said, but he got me curious too. So I ended up trying to look for my bottle. I couldn't find my bottle. And then finally, I was so eager. You know, when you're trying to get something, you're trying to find something, and you just, you know what, you can't find it, and you're thinking about it. Well, that was me for a couple days. I couldn't find this bad boy in my arsenal. And come to find out, it was in the back of my arsenal, which at the end of the day, I mean, it's good that I found it. But the fact is, there's a mosquito around here. Where's the mosquito at? Should be here somewhere. I ended up finding it, which is good, and that's what I'm going to drink now. I'm going to drink that McKenna 10-year. So here we go. We're going to do this McKenna 10-year. Got to watch my back. There's a mosquito somewhere here. Once that mosquito sucks on me, it's over. It's over. All right, here we go. McKenna. There you go. Here we go. Now, this is a 10-year whiskey. You can see the price. The price is about $80. About $80. I know they go for about $150, $200, $120 secondary. I don't tell you to pay those prices. New MSRP price should be about $74.99. New MSRP price should be about $74.99. All right, so you're looking at about $80. $80. Here we go. For some of you watching, I got a mosquito on me. Oof. No, I don't. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Reaper Crew. You know what time it is, Reaper Crew. We're number one. Hit that like button if you haven't already. If you're watching from your phone, tap the phone a couple times. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, tap the phone. Looks like I'm hitting one of those teddy bears. Anyways, tap the phone a couple times if you haven't already. Let's get those likes up. I know I don't like to say it, but I have to say it. If I don't say it, oof, the algorithm gets dropped. Dropped like that song from, what's his name, Kanye West. This is really good. Here's the issue with the McKenna. The McKenna, depending on what you eat on a certain day, might taste a little bit different. And that's my issue sometimes with the McKenna. Just a little bit of issue, not something crazy. Doesn't have a super long finish. It has a nice finish, but it's not super long. You mainly get this, I was going to say the sweaty oak. I was going to get the sweaty oak. You mainly get that oak note. Okay, you mainly get that beautiful, beautiful oak note. It's almost an oak note that is, this reminds me of the oak note of almost Blanton's. Because it's a little bit sweet. I really like it. Do I like this more than Blanton's? I think I like this one more than Blanton's. Unless it's a store pick. Of course, good to see Matt. Good to see April. Good to see Farm Kitty. Good to see all of you. And for any of you members that haven't commented in the chat room, you can comment right now. I'll give you a shout out real quick on the stream. Remember, Super Chats are key on here most of the time. Priority is, yes, if you guys are watching, if you send a Super Chat, that usually gets on the show. Let's drink this up. So I get a little bit on this one. On this one, I get a little bit of cherry, a little bit of oak, a little tad bit, not too much, tad bit of honey. The honey plays very well with the oak. And then I get just a little bit of, just a tad bit of, a little nice bit of, it's almost like a little bit of almost like a, what is it called? Like a spice, like a little spice. It's almost like what's the word that I can use? It's almost like a little just a tad bit, almost like my cheeks. Here we go. I think I'm gonna. Did I finish it? You know what? I think I really like that a lot. I think I really like that a lot more than pure Kentucky. But the thing is, this is the thing. This is so hard to do. It's a whiskey challenge, right? If it's a whiskey challenge, you have to know that one is going to get eliminated. One is going to get dumped into the garbage. It's really hard to do. Mind you, you have to do it when people are watching. So if people are watching around the world, you kind of have to do it right because you're dumping the rest of the whiskeys, right? You only can pick one if it's a whiskey challenge. I really like this a lot. Honestly, it's so simple, but it's so good. It's so simple and so good. You don't get to appreciate this unless this is the only time I was able to really appreciate this. As the bottle started dying out a little bit, like I started getting a little more oxygen in the bottle, I started appreciating it more and more. Every time I would put this in the blind, I would put this last. Every time I would put that in the blind, it would be last place. Literally. I could put 5 bad whiskeys, and I would think that would come in first place. It'd always end up last. Always. There's just something about this that to me, when you're having other whiskeys, there's a lot of other whiskeys that have a ton of flavor. And sometimes you think the older flavor is really what you want. But at that moment when you're doing the stream, I mean not the stream, when you're doing the blind, it just turns out to be the last place all the time. I've done about maybe three blinds with this one bottle, and this is a good bottle. 3 blinds with this bottle. I put a lot of bad ones in front of it, and they've all beat this one. They've all beat this one. Matter of fact, I think I did one blind with a Garrison Brothers Honeydew. I put Honeydew and Blanton's, and this one actually got in front of the Honeydew. Honeydew was last place. Honeydew was last place. But this one was almost second to last after Honeydew. Like, man, what gives? It's just a simple, easy to go whiskey. That's what it is. I think a lot of you are looking for bangers. Look, if you're having bangers after bangers after bangers for the whole year, sometimes you don't appreciate the good little things. And I'm going to say this. Yesterday, I think I didn't appreciate the stream. I'm be honest with all of you. I apologize. I think I didn't appreciate the stream yesterday. Yesterday, I was so focused on one thing and one thing only. It was making money on Bitcoin. But you guys don't have the membership. Some of you watching, if you want to see that stream, you can see it. But it's up. Haven't deleted it. Don't need to delete it. But it was a horrible stream. It was a horrible stream. Horrible stream, but today's a different day. All right, Bitcoin yesterday, 107,000. Anyways, point of matter is, here we go. We're going to do a different one. And for some of you, this might be the whiskey of the stream. You never know. You never know. This might be, okay, the whiskey of the stream. All right? Might be the whiskey of the stream. So for all of you watching, I'm just going to say this. Might be the whiskey of the stream. All right, let's not do that one yet. I kind of want to do this one. That's going to be the last one I'm going to do. Colonel E.H. Taylor, the Straight Rye Whiskey. Okay, Straight Rye Whiskey. I want to put this on. I want to put this on. Yes, I'm going to put this on here. Whiskey challenge of the night, of the day. Which one whiskey is going to win? If one whiskey wins, all of them go to this garbage. That's what it is. Which one's going to win? Let's pop this open. All right, so now comes the rye. Now comes the rye. Is the rye officially going to? You know what? I should be seasoning. What the hell am I doing? I'm gonna start seasoning. What am I doing? Okay, I'm gonna dry season this. Sometimes you just gotta do it. I'm gonna dry season this. Is it a good idea to dry season? No, it's not a good idea. Not a good idea to dry. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna do it before. I'm gonna season this. I'm gonna season this before I even put it on the grill. Now the reason why you're probably seeing this on the plate over here is because it was really cold. I needed to be room temperature at least. It was really cold. So for the moment that I took it out on the stream, put it over here, and these are a little bit. They're still cold. They're still cold. I like it to be room temperature before I put it on the grill. The point of the matter is, you don't have to follow my directions, but when it comes to seasoning, you kind of do. For all of you watching, we got new people in the chat room. Good to see new people. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. You can comment with your super chats if you have any questions. But I do know that right now we're about to do Carnage Taylor Straight Rye Whiskey, yes? So, Whiskey Challenge so far. I think the Whiskey Challenge right now is going to, I'm just going to say this. The Daily Driver, which would be the daily, weekly, I think it's going to the McKenna 10-year. I'm personally telling you, I just like it. I just don't know what it is about that bottle. I have learned to appreciate it a lot, even though it comes in last place of all the blinds. Just because something comes in last place doesn't mean anything. It means that your taste buds were a little bit cross-eyed, yes. I was going to say cocky. What the hell kind of word is that? So here we go. Carnage Taylor, straight rye. You see, this is a beautiful whiskey. This is a phenomenal whiskey. It is honestly so beautiful. But this is the thing with beautiful things. Beautiful things get annoying over time. I'm honest to God. If you have a beautiful watch, say you have the most beautiful watch, something you don't want to wear it. Say I was wearing a Rolex Rainbow. You think I'm going to wear that every day? You're out of your mind. Hey. The most beautiful woman in the world. There is the most beautiful woman. They get annoying. Super annoying. The more beautiful, the more annoying, right? The cars, the most beautiful cars in the world. Guess what? McLarens, that is a beauty. McLarens, you know what a McLaren is. They're beautiful. But guess what? They break down more than any other car in the world. And we're just going to say this for a lot of you. It is divine. It is everything you want in a rye whiskey. It's everything really you want in a whiskey in general. It's really everything in a rye whiskey, right? But I can say this. Sometimes when the book is too beautiful, you don't want to read it because you're scared to scratch the covers. Also, if you have some shoes, the best shoes that you have, you don't want to wear them every day because you're scared they might get a little bit of ketchup on them. You're scared the underside might get a little bit of gum. Here's a little bit of gum. And that goes with this. Have you guys ever had some amazing meal? You're just chewing it. You're chewing it, and you're like halfway. You're like, oh, man, it's the best steak I've ever had in my life. You go to the restaurant, you buy a $100 steak, and you're like, man, I don't know who that chef is. It's so good. You eat half of it, and you're like ready to eat the other half, and it's just so good. Every bite is amazing, right? But when you get to the one half, you start chewing it, and then you start saying, why am I not wanting any more? Why do I not want any more? I just said it was the most amazing thing, but now I don't want any more. It's like I'm getting sick of eating this, but it's the best thing I've ever had. Ever happened to you? Maybe some of you guys are the first Chinese place ever and the best Chinese place, best fried rice you ever had in your life. You start eating the fried rice and you're like, dang, it's so good, but you can't finish it because it's so good. And then your stomach just feels weird and then your head just... It's just too good. Well, sometimes this is what it is. This is a great whiskey. Really good whiskey. But you have to understand, this challenge is about something that I would want to have for the whole year. Let's drink this up. I can't see myself having this for the whole year. I'll be sick of it. I'll be sick and tired of this darn thing. It's so good and so beautiful and so amazing. It's everything I want. You got a little bit of peach, juicy peach. You got a little bit of rye whiskey. You got a little bit of goddamn oak that's almost from the heavens. From the heavens. Real from the heavens. This is just so good. It almost has like a minty aspect to it also on the finish. There's no mint to this son of a gun. There's no mint in this son of a gun. But it tastes like it does. And it's just so different, right? It's so different. It tastes like it does, but it doesn't have it. It's like a magic trick. The rye is so spectacular. The rye is like a rye like from a different planet. I don't even know if it's from Earth. The rye they use in here is, I don't even think it's from Earth. I don't even think it's from Earth. But can I tell you, I just don't freaking find this appetizing for the whole year. If I'm in prison, or if I'm locked up, or if I'm put in a hole for the whole year and they can only throw me a sandwich and a whiskey, this is not a goddamn freaking whiskey I want to have for the whole year. It's just not. If I was in the apocalypse right now, in the apocalypse, I was able to give away all the whiskeys I had, I wanted to keep one, would it be this one? I would give this away. I would give this away. For exchange for anything. Exchange for anything. What, you got, a firearm? I don't want that. Give me your chickens. I'll take 5 chickens. In the apocalypse, I'll take 5 chickens. Give me 5 chickens. 5 chickens, I'll give you this. 5 chickens. Well, what about the hen McKenna? I ain't giving you no hen McKenna. In apocalypse, I ain't giving no hen McKenna in apocalypse or 5 chickens. You're getting this. You're getting this, Playboy. You're getting this. And it's honestly, you gotta, when you're doing these things, be honest. Be honest out here, okay? Don't be lying. Don't be lying to yourself. Don't be lying to the people, okay? Don't be lying to the people. Ain't no way I'm drinking that for the whole year. Okay, it's really good. It's honestly one of the best rye whiskeys out there. But that doesn't make it the whiskey on this whiskey channel doesn't make it the best one. I have to be honest with all of you. So we talked about the Isle of the Skye 30-year, expensive as hell. Expensive as heck. This one's also expensive as heck. Does the price really make a difference if you have to have one for the whole year? If this is a whiskey challenge, if you know the price, is that something that's going to change your mind, or many of you will. You're going to pick the one that's expensive, but you got to be honest with yourself. The one that's expensive is not going to be always the one that you're going to want to see every day. You think I want to see a beauty pageant woman that's annoying, screaming in my ear every day that she's hungry? Hell no. You think I want to have a McLaren that every day I have to make sure it doesn't have that maintenance light on the damn dash? Hell no. Do you think that I can keep on going? I can keep on going. You understand? I can keep on going. This is not winning the challenge. I'm going to say this right now. This is not winning the damn challenge. Ain't no way it's winning the challenge. This is still winning the challenge, honestly. I can have this for the whole year. Whole year. If I finish this and the company wants to give me another one, boom. Boom. This is it. This is it. This is it. This one, I won't even want to finish this for the whole year. I won't even want to finish this son of a gun. It will be so annoying, yes? So annoying. When I was a kid, there was a girl that was my best friend. She was so annoying. When I was a kid, I was just surrounded by girls when I was a kid, okay? I was surrounded by girls. It was very annoying. One of the girls, she broke my Nintendo every time kicking the damn table. I won't forget. I'm the one that got in trouble just because I'm a little boy. They don't slap the girls, they slap the boys. Right? Then I had another best friend when I was a little kid. She was so annoying. She wanted always to show me her dolls. I don't give a damn about no dolls. Give a damn about no dolls. As an adult, it kind of happens the same way. Women always want to show you their outfits. I don't really care about the outfit. Over here, April O'Neil says over here, Ribeye, show me your tanga. Why she love you? I'm not wearing anything. I'm home. It's hot as hell. I said, you know what? I'm just gonna wear some shorts. I'm wearing some shorts that I got at the store. I can't show the shorts, basketball shorts. You already know we wear some basketball shorts at home. That's what it is. We don't go out with these basketball shorts. You just wear them. Some of the men know what I'm talking about. April O'Neil, wearing nothing. I'm wearing nothing but basketball shorts. And if you're probably wondering what brand, these are Adidas. Adidas. I'm sick of Nike. I'm sick of Nike, man. Nike, man, I'm sick and tired of Nike. $5 super chat from April O'Neil. I'm sick and tired of Nike. You see what I mean? You just get sick of something. It's so good. Nike, sick of Nike. Tom Brady, I used to be sick of Tom Brady. The man was so good at doing whatever it is that he was doing. He would rip up all the teams. Michael Jordan, thank the Lord I don't have to worry about Michael Jordan because Miami sucks, so I needed a team to really root for, and I rooted for the Bulls. Chicago Bulls were my team. I loved them. I would wear my Chicago Bulls hat with Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Dennis Rodman. Before Dennis Rodman was even in Chicago, would wear my white and red hat. I remember, I won't forget it. I won't forget. I think my mother threw it out the window one time. I said, son of a gun. This lady crazy. Got to deal with her every day. That's when I was a kid. I don't have to deal with her anymore. Point of the matter is, you know how it is, gentlemen. I'm telling you the truth, and I honestly can tell you the truth. I just can't stand this. Honestly, I can't stand it for the whole year. I cannot stand it for the whole year. So this is what we're going to do. Okay, you guys are seeing I'm mopping up some whiskeys out here. They're good whiskeys, really good whiskeys. I'm going to put this one on the stream. I'm going to put it on the stream now. And I want to make sure you guys understand. For a lot of you, okay, ladies, for all of you ladies, I'm not trying to mop up your ladies. I know some of you ladies out here, you love your purses. I know you love your purses. You like to show off. You get a new purse. You tell your man, oh, you want to see a new purse? Or you have a girlfriend. Some of you ladies, you got a new purse. You show your girlfriend, oh, look at this new purse. Or you get a new blouse. Oh, look at this new blouse. Or you get a new shirt. Oh, look. Point of the matter is, ladies, if you're watching, I'm not trying to attack the ladies, but I'm trying to say officially, ladies, let's say this for all the ladies out there watching. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, okay? Botox, don't need Botox, okay? Don't need Botox. Don't get Botox. You don't need liposuction. You don't need none of that, okay? None of that. Because at the end of the day, guess what? If you're annoying, that's just what it is. You can't change that. So don't change any of your body. Yeah? You got some thin lips, don't change them. If you're annoying, it ain't going to help. It ain't going to help to change those lips. I'm saying that right now. That goes for the men, too. There's some men out here doing Botox. I don't know what the hell wrong with them. What is this guy from Salvador Gigante? Guy looks like a cat. Anyways, here we go. Guy looks like a cat. What's his name? Don Francisco. Guy looks like a feline. Or did he pass away? Anyways, even if he passed away, he's probably in that box with that Botox on his face. I'm gonna say this. Shout out to Salvador Gigante, and shout out to Don Francisco. I'm gonna say this over here. Jefferson's 130 proof for you ladies. Now, it's a beautiful bottle, ladies. And for all you men, this is goddamn beautiful. But it's ugly. It's actually ugly. Look at this top. Hideous. Best looking bottle on the stream is, well, this one's not too. Oh, ladies, what do you think of that one? I don't know about this. This is an ugly one. This is real ugly. Let me put that back. Best looking bottle on the stream is actually this one. This is a cool looking ball. Best looking ball. But what the hell does it matter, man? What the hell does it matter? Here we go. So here we go. 130 proof. Now, if you guys didn't see my review on this, it has like a root beer. It has a root beer kind of a taste with cherry coke and vanilla. When I first drank this one, I said, man, this is goddamn good. I can't believe how good this is. And it doesn't taste like it's 130 proof. Somebody commented on one of my short videos. I think the soft boy that commented, you said it's too hot, it's too hot. I can't drink it, it's too hot. My man, if you're a real man, you should be able to drink this. There's women out there that drink tequila that's almost like 100 proof. Come on, boy. Here we go, let's drink this up. That's so good. That is literally root beer. I'm drinking root beer. You know the pop and the little crispiness that the root beer gives you, and that taste of the root beer it gives you this. It gives you that, and then it gives you a cherry, a beautiful cherry, a beautiful poppy cherry. It's almost like a soda, man. This is incredible. This is incredible, man. Incredible. Wow. That is honestly incredible. I can't even tell you enough about how beautiful and incredible that is. That is honestly incredible. Holy Lord, this is ridiculous. Jefferson's Cask Strength. If any of you like root beer and cherry coke and root beer, this is literally what I'm drinking. Man, that's good. Ladies, I don't know how many ladies. I think every time I ask a woman, do you want root beer or do you want Coke? Oh my God, I need that root beer. If it's not root beer or Coke, all I say is, hey, you want ginger ale? Do you want ginger ale? Do you want Coke? Oh, I want that ginger ale. Give me that ginger ale. Okay, whoa. There's a lot of ladies that like root beer. A ton of ladies that like root beer. One of the ladies that I know my whole life, my mother. I met my mother the first time at a restaurant. I'll never forget. Never forget. I think I don't remember what place I was at. I just remember her asking, you got root beer? I'm like, what is this? What is this lady embarrassing me? This is one of the little kid. Oh, this lady embarrassing me? She goes, you got root beer? This is when I was a kid, mind you. As a kid, there's only a couple things that I know. As a kid, I know Coca-Cola, Pepsi. Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and Sprite. That's about it. And if you guys know, back in the 90s, there was a Pepsi that was all white. I forgot what it was called. It was an all-white Pepsi. It was crazy. Also, in the 90s, we had Surge. Surge was insane. But anyways, I won't forget my mother a long time ago embarrassing me when I was a kid. There's a couple things when you're a kid that are a little bit embarrassing. One of the more embarrassing things are the things that your parents and the people around you don't think. That's when you're a kid. Mentally, you're a little bit unstable, right? I remember she goes, "You want a root beer? You got a root beer? You got root beer?" Man, crazy, crazy, crazy. I'll never forget that. Never forget that. And then the worst of it is when they say. What is it they used to say? There was a thing. We got what did they used to say? We got something like root beer. It's called so and so. It's little brown. That's what it's called. Oh, forget. What do you mean, little brown? You gonna be drinking little brown? You gonna be drinking little brown out here? Oh man, this lady gonna be drinking. Yeah. Hey, let me get that root beer, that little brown. You gotta be kidding me. You gonna be drinking that little brown? Come on, man. Come on. My mother was drinking that little brown root beer. I don't even know what company it is. I have no idea. Point of the matter is, things you live, right? And things you learn when you live in life. You learn a lot of things, and one thing you learn in life, if you're old enough, okay, if you're old enough, if anybody out here is too young, you're not gonna notice. You're not gonna notice if you get the most prettiest woman in high school, you're gonna end up getting a divorce. You're gonna lose $1 million. You're gonna crash your cars. She's gonna, what's the other word? She's going to scratch the side of the rims of your Mercedes AMG. It's just what's going to happen. Don't do that. So this is going to be a dumpster, okay? Cornelius Taylor, straight ride, straight into the dumpster. Out of the Skye, 30 years, straight into the dumpster too. They're good, but we're picking a whiskey that we can have for the whole year. Oh, this is a hard one. It comes down to really this one. I want to have to say this. I really like this. Only issue with this is we got other bottles out here that we'll rather have for the whole year. Man, I could scratch my back with this. I could scratch. Let me try to scratch it. Ooh, that feels good. I could scratch my back with this. That's a cool thing. That's a plus. That's a plus. Always a plus. If your woman or your girl knows how to cook, that's a plus. If she don't know how to cook, she don't know how to do dishes, well, guess what? You stuck with that. You stuck with that forever. You're gonna be cooking for the rest of your life. You're gonna be cooking like a slave for the rest of your life. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Ladies, if you're watching right now, ladies, keep those dishes clean. Keep that kitchen nice and clean. Yes, yes. Worst thing a woman could be is nasty. A nasty, lazy woman is the worst woman in the world. You'll only notice after marriage. That's why, for all of you, I think marriage is horrible. Anyways, let's drink this up. I don't know if you noticed. I don't know if you guys noticed, all of you, but I've been drinking this in little spurts. This is 130 proof. This is 130 proof. I've been drinking this in spurts. I've been drinking this in spurts. I'm just thinking about root beer, man. Root beer. I need to buy some root beer on the street and just compare it with this. It tastes like root beer, man. Crazy work. Crazy work. Root beer. What's the chances? Let's look at the rest of this. And I'll give you my final breakdown on the whiskey challenge, yes? Here we go. Today officially we're on the critical side. Say it's Saturday. Everybody's saving their money for tips. Oof! Today we only got one super chat from April Neal. I really appreciate it, April. A $5 whammy. $5 whammy today on a Saturday. Yesterday was a Friday. One of the worst weekends are the long weekends. Long weekends are horrible. Horrible. Have you guys noticed how packed the malls are? And the plazas? I can't even park. I have to park far away. I didn't want to park far away. There's a car, the dirtiest, nastiest car just drives and just parks next to me. I don't understand that in Miami. It's crazy. Honestly, longest finish currently. So the battle is going to be McKenna, and Jefferson's. That's going to be the battle. And for a lot of you watching, here we go. We're about to season this and cook this. What? The fuck, man? Holy crap! I got no light up in here. I got no light. Oh man, I got no light. It doesn't allow me to put no light. Woof. How the hell? Don't allow me. Anyways, it's okay. You guys have good luck. Here we go. Officially, we're going to start doing this. Now, I kind of want to tell you guys that I kind of want to put some olive oil on here, but I think I'm going to do some olive oil. Let's put some olive oil on here. Here we go. Let's make this good. For all of you watching, don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't already. And this is a live stream. You can go rewatch this if in case your wife is saying, "What's all that whistling?" In case you got a girl out here that's, "Oh, you're watching him again." In case you have your boyfriend saying, "You know what? I'm sick of you watching him." You could go rewatch this stream tomorrow. Yes, it's going to be posted up. I'm going to make sure there's going to be a public stream, or maybe I'm going to put this. Maybe members. Maybe I'm going to put this members on. You never know what I'm going to do. Get the membership. Some of you, if you haven't got the membership, get the membership. It's a huge thing. Huge thing. All right, here we go. Here's going to start seasoning. Okay, so the biggest one that I'm going to use is the biggest steak is the one to the left side. The one to the right side is just a little bit smaller. So I'm going to use this on the smaller one. Okay, I'm going to use this on the smaller one. Give it a good layer, a nice layer. Shout out to this bull right here. Look at that bull right here. Yes, yes. Any woman out here doesn't know how to cook or clean a kitchen. Oh boy. You better not tell your man. Here we go, Kinder's Cowboy Butter. Okay, here we go. We're going to put this one on the big one. Oof. Nice. Now, while I'm doing this, I just want to let you guys know we're still doing this challenge, okay? It's very keen of me, not clean, very keen of me to really just throw down on the stream. I'm starting to move around during the streams because I've been having issues with my legs. I've been staying posting up with all of you on the streams, and I think it's messing up my legs and my back. So I'm starting to move around more. So if you don't see me on the stream, like right here, it's okay. I'm just moving around. I'm doing my cardio. Anyways, here we go. We're going to put this on here for all of you. I'm going to make sure. I kind of put light on here. Why is it that I cannot put any light? I can't put light. That's crazy. I'm going to pour this up in my glass. Shout out to Jason K in the chat room. Shout out to Jason K in the chat room. All right, here we go. Jason Kane has donated on this month on days that I need it. We need some crucial super chats on certain days to give us a little bit of life and some questions. Remember, you guys can send questions on the super chat. You could change the stream up, and he did change the stream up about 3 times this month. Edgar Romeo is another man that also, in the beginning of the month, he really helped out a lot. I really appreciate him. Here we go. Let's drink this up. So let's see. McKenna. Is McKenna going to beat Jefferson's? It's honestly so good. I can't really say that I cannot have this for the whole year. I can make it in cocktails, use it in cocktails, drink it myself, put it in ice. I would never put it in ice, but man, that's a killer right there. Here we go. Let's put this over here. Good to see Karen Boo in the chat room. One of our great super chat queens in the chat room. Here we go. Let's put this over here. Ooh, nice layer. Now we're going to start layering it. Boom, boom. Ooh, you see this? Now, here, one thing I need to say. You got to make sure that it doesn't have brown sugar. Okay? If it has brown sugar, you're going to know. Does it have brown sugar? It has chili pepper, spices, paprika. Good, paprika. I don't see no brown sugar. No brown sugar. That's good. That's good. No brown sugar is good. So, okay, so this one, cowboy butter, and the other one I used, the other one I used, what is it? The Kinders? Yes. The Kinders. The other one I used, the Kinders. Okay, so let's flip this up. Let's do the back of it. Here we go. We'll start to cook soon. Oof. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oof. Real nice. Real nice. Okay, while I'm saying real nice, I need to stretch out real quick. I got to start doing that per stream. Here we go. Hannah McKenna 10-year. That's so good. I don't honestly think that there's another whiskey on the stream that I can have for the whole year. Other than the 10-year, I think that might be it. Here we go, Kinder. Kinder is a prime steak on this one. Wait a minute. It's beautiful. And now I'm going to use Kinder as a cowboy on the other one. You're probably asking, why are you doing two different ones? I feel like it. That's why I was open. We're using this one on the other one. That's nice. Boom, boom. I'm going to say this. You need to give it the flavor, that paprika. You need to give it that chili pepper. You got to give it that extra oomph. And to give it that extra oomph. If you think I'm going to make a steak and I'm just going to have it with this, you're out of your mind. I've had it with this before, just by itself. And it's a little bit sus, a little bit sus, a little bit sus, a little bit sus. It's like I'm having garlic. But this is good. Here we go. We're going to put this on here. You're going to put a little layer. Not a huge layer, just a good layer. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. A Cosmo count cover. I don't know why the light isn't working on here. Usually I put the light on. It's not working. Give me a second. Let me see if I can fix the light. Let's see if it works. Let's see if I can fix the light if it works. Here we go. Let me see. Can we do it? No, 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 no. It doesn't work. Dang, what does that mean? What does that mean? It's not working. I got to put it in the light? Dang. That means I got to put it in the light. I'm going to put it in the, we got a sunset. Okay, for the ladies, we got ladies in the chat room. I'm going to give it to Karen, Boo, April, and Farm Kitty. Do you guys like this? The sun is setting. The sun is setting. Do you like this color, the color of the screen, or should I put a light? Should I put a light on? Let me know. Should I put a light on, ladies? Ladies, I'm not going to ask the men because at the end of the day, men don't give a damn. Like me, I don't give a hoot. Over here, the lady says it looks good. Okay, perfect. So if it looks good, I'm just going to keep it like that. Over here, let me see. Somebody else did say. It looks fine to me. Karen Boo, don't even comment. Karen Boo, don't even comment because I already got two. Karen Boo says in the chat room what she can say. She can say something. She can say light. She can say put the light on. Okay, this is looking good. One thing we're going to do is, for this, you're going to do the sides. So make sure to do the sides. You see these sides? Looking naked. Looking naked. Looking naked. You guys ever gone to the beach and you take off your clothes, you're looking all white? Can't be white. I'm dark skinned. What the hell? Why am I so white? Ooh, I didn't know it was so white like that. Well, guess what? It happens. Here we go. We're going to do the sides. I didn't know it was so white. I didn't know it was so white like that. It happens. Nothing against you. You're just born white. Take off your clothes looking white like this. Ooh. Oosh. Dang. Karen Boo with the $100 smackaroos. Holy Lord. I'm going to read the super chat. I'm hung. He says, ooh, Karen's hung. Wow. She says she's hung. $100 super chat in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a $100 super chat in the house. Karen Boo says, I'm hung. I don't know what that means. I'm hung. I don't know what it's trying to say. But I'm going to say that's a $100 super chat. $100 super chat. She says, I'm hung low. Laugh my ass off. I'm hung. Dang. I don't know if she's talking about me or her. But that's a $100 super chat. She says, I'm hung. $100 super chat. You know what? I believe her. She's probably hung. She's probably hung. I can't toot my horn. I can't toot. I can't toot my horn, okay? Can't toot my horn, especially when I can't touch anything with this mess in my hands. Wow. Dang. Over here, she says in the comments, she also comments she needs food. She's hungry and she needs food. She's not cleaned the kitchen. Karen Boo, for any of you that think, I'm going to say, for any of you that think, any of you ladies that think that me and Karen are the thing, again, she's in my kitchen. If you think she's in my kitchen and she's just screaming out that I'm hung, just don't even think that, okay? Don't even think that. It's a $100 super chat from somebody amazing from Texas. I'm in Miami. Shout out to Karen Boo with the hungness. She got that hungness. She got that hungness. She got that hungness. Shout out to Karen Boo. Shout out to Karen Boo. I am hung. I am hung. Can't you see the dang big old meat I got over here? It's hanging low. It's hanging low. I'm hung. Can't you see this, gentlemen? This is when you know, when you could show this off and say, you know what, I'm hung. They go. I'm hung. Let's just say $100 super chat. That's a hell of a super chat. $100 super chat. That's a hell of a super chat. To tell the world that I'm hung. Dang. Over here. Let me read this super chat. We got another super chat. Give me a second. I need to pet my elephant. I rescued this elephant from India. So he needs a little bit of loving. Give me a second. Here we go. April with a $5 super chat. Over here. April Neal, she says, I'm hungry with $5 Reaper. My red $100 butt isn't working. Oh, dang. She says over here, wifey and sis, love you. I'm going to say this, April O'Neal. It's okay that your $100 super chat button doesn't work. Karen Boo has just officially made it known that everybody, hello, I'm hung. She made sure to let everybody know. $100 super chat. There's going to be a lot of women that are gonna break up with me tonight. They're going to break up with me tonight. See, this is what happens. This is what happens. This is what happens. There's a lot of women out there going to break up with me tonight. How'd she know? How'd she know? How'd she know? I don't know. She's from Texas. No, she's not. You liar. You liar. Okay. What do you want me to do? Prove it. How do I prove it? Put her on the phone. I don't got her number. You see, you liar. You a liar. Gentlemen, this is why. This is why you don't date. You never date the prom queen. You never date the pageant queen because she's a psycho. This is why currently Ange Taylor straight rides in the back burner. It's the dumpster. And officially, I'm actually picking out a great whiskey that I can have all year and I can enjoy all year. This whiskey that I'm picking currently is the whiskey of the challenge. And I can say that I can use this in cocktails. I don't prefer it in cocktails, but I could drink it neat. I could drink it nice. And I really, really like the fact that this doesn't bother me at all. It doesn't have a long finish. It's not super strong. It's 100 proof. And huge shout outs to Karen Boo. Karen Boo would probably concur. You'll probably concur, it's just like that part in that movie when Leonardo DiCaprio says, I concur. You know what part that was and what movie that was. If you know the movie, you can say it in the chat room. I'll give you a shout out if you say it in the chat room. And the point of the matter is, shout out to Karen Boo with $100 super chat. This is outstanding. I could enjoy this for the whole year. I could really, honestly, you guys have to really just come to earth, okay? Just because there are YouTube influencers out there that are telling you, YouTube influencers out there, I'm gonna drink this though. You know what? I'm gonna drink this. Before I even say anything, okay? Henry McKenna hasn't won it. I gotta dip into this root beer. I gotta dip it into this root beer one more time. I gotta dip into this root beer one more time. Here we go. I'm gonna dip into this real deep. Here we drink this up. That is good. It's good. The whiskey challenge, it goes to Hannah McKenna. I'm just not going to even play around anymore. Hannah McKenna is the one that's winning this. Hannah McKenna is the one that's officially going to win this whiskey challenge. There's a reason why it's winning this whiskey challenge, and I'm going to tell you right now exactly why. It's not going to bother me. I'm not going to be annoyed with this. I'm going to drink this for the whole year. If I run out, the company sells it, give me another one. I'll enjoy it. If there was one whiskey, this is what we did on the stream. There was one whiskey on the stream that I would want to have for the rest of the year, this would be it. Now, if you guys don't believe me, you could do this test. Be honest with yourself. Can you drink 130 proof for the whole year? I know many of you not going to want that. 130 proof for the whole year. It doesn't taste like 130 proof. It tastes like 120. Shout out to Karen Boo. It tastes like 120. But still, when you're hung, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how fast, how big, doesn't matter how big those numbers are, right? It doesn't matter how many proof points. What matters is if you could just go long and strong if you're hung. And if you're hung, just like Karen Boo says, a 10-year is good enough. It's good enough. A 10-year is good enough. Now, if you're a twig, oof. If you're a twig and you're hung, oof. That's a bad combo. If you're hung and you like twigs, it's not going to be a good combo. It's just not going to work. It's just not going to work. You're going to be sick of this. It's like pounding on plywood. You're going to be sick of it. Okay? You need some thickness. This is really nice. I'm going to say this. This is the winner of the stream, okay? Honestly, I didn't think it was going to win. I didn't think it was going to win. This got last place in most of the blinds, but it's winning on a whiskey challenge, knowing in fact that I can see it. It's a little bit different. And I just want to be honest with all of you. We're going to start cooking now. Okay? My hung ass needs to cook this up. My hung ass. Shout out to Karen Boo. Let's drink this up. Ladies, if you like root beer, ladies, if you like what it feels like to get a full blast of that hungness and cherry coke, this is the whiskey you need to get. There's another whiskey out there that's very similar to root beer. It's a Bibb and Tucker, a double char. But this one is goes beyond that one, and this is really, really good. 130 proof. Make sure with Jefferson Reserve limited edition, cask strength, and it's under $100. Really, really good. Shout out to Karen Boo Boo. Shout out to Karen Boo Boo. All right, let's start cooking. Let's start cooking. Let's start cooking. Oof. We're going to take off the stream. I'm going to take the losers off the stream. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. I should just drink more of this. This is so good. What's the proofing? It should be 100 proof too. 107. This is so good. It was so good. I feel so bad for the only bottle I feel bad for, Pure Kentucky. Pure Kentucky is the only bottle I feel bad for. I don't feel bad for the Scotch whiskey. The Scotch whiskey is so good. I just don't feel bad. You know, anything from Scotland, I just don't feel bad if I say anything bad. When it's an American product, of course I feel bad a little bit. Not really, but yeah, I have a little bit of a soul. A little bit. A tad little bit. It's almost a small little one, little soul like a chihuahua, real small. So if you guys ever see me say sorry, oof, that chihuahua soul just came out of me. Hey, don't be laughing, man. Dang wild birds. We got a wild turkey out here. You heard it there. Okay, here we go. We're gonna start doing this. Channel said wild turkeys out here. It's not even November, and I got wild turkeys out here. So on the last stream, I told you I was gonna clean the bottom. I have a mess. Out here. I cleaned all this. I told you I was gonna clean it up. I haven't had time. It's okay. You guys are not eating sushi from this floor. It's all right. Nobody's eating sushi from this floor. Anybody? Who? Any takers eating sushi from this floor? Nobody knows. Yeah, nobody. Thank you. Thank you for not eating sushi off this floor. Really appreciate it. Point of the matter is, we're officially going to be doing the ribeyes. You're going to see me do the ribeyes. And for some of you, I'm going to say this. Shout out to Karen Boo. She's the queen of the night. She's super hung. Shout out to Karen Boo. Oof. My Florida Panthers. Time out. I got to put my Florida Panthers. Where's it at? Yes. My Florida Panthers are about to smoke out these son of a guns. Let's see. Florida Panthers. Come on, baby. ESPN. Who watches baseball? That's not even baseball. That's softball. God, that's so horrible. TNT. Who watches softball? I don't know what it is. Softball players, do they not know they're not going to make millions of dollars if they win the championship? They ain't no major league. Oh, here we go. Please rise and remove your hats for a veteran. Yes. Adam Taint. Oof, he got a taint on him. You see this guy doing some harmonica. Yes, yeah, sing it up. So proud. I can't hear that. That's it. That guy is country. You know what? Here in Florida, we ain't country here in Florida. I'm sorry to say. Okay, here we go. We're going to start cooking. All right, before we start cooking, I got to flame this up. Okay, we're going to flame this. Shout outs to all of you watching. Let's see the national anthem. Let's see if he's going to do it. Man, he's so slow. Come on, boy. Right, Abby. Yes, yes. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Get louder. Come on, go faster, man. I gotta see this. Yeah, baby. Oh man, Florida Panthers are gonna mark it up. Yeah. Let's go, baby. We're about to drop in some big old meat on this grill. It's gonna be so big, this meat. Some of you are gonna run to the store looking for some big old meat. You do that. Ladies and gentlemen, officially, Florida Panthers are going to be playing against the team that's about to lose. Yes, about to lose. For all of you watching, here we go. I'm going to teach you how to cook. Okay, this is the moment that some of you just tuned in for. There's about a family full of people out here. There's one guy with his whole family watching, his whole family of 35 people watching. They're ready to scream when I sizzle that ribeye. And for all of you country folks out there, I'm going to say this. In Miami, we don't listen to country unless it's one special song. And you guys know what that song is. For all of you watching, let me say this. We start cooking. I'm going to start cooking. Enough of the talking. These ribeyes are going to go straight on the grill. Is it hot enough? I think so. Here we go. For all of you watching, I'm just going to slap it down. Here we go. Oh, that smells real nice. Let's slap it down. I'm going to say this. I got to find the heat points. Before I even knock this out, because I did slam it down. We got a heat point over here. And we got also a heat point right here in the center. Okay, always put your meat where the heat points are. The heat points on here are right in the middle. Right in the middle. All right? Make sure of that. Right in the middle. I'm going to teach you guys how to cook this up. Main thing right now, currently. Here we go. This is for Karen Boo. To those about to die, we salute you. Salute to all of you veterans. It's Memorial Weekend. Salute to all you veterans. I do have the American flag, but I can't show it because it's too far. But for all of you, shout out to all of you, shout out to all our veterans, all of you that have served this beautiful, amazing country. They say there's some people that are hating on our country, say this is not a land of the free. This is the land of the free, you son of a gun. This is the land of the free. If anybody says this isn't the land of the free, they're mistaken. They're mistaken. They got, you know what they got in their ass? They got a banana and a kiwi and a bunch of other stuff in up theirs. If they say this is the land of the free, this is the land of the free. And shout out to all our veterans, okay? We're Americans. And as Americans, other people around the world think we're douchebags. Say what it is. I am a big a-hole, and say what it is. I'm a nice person. It's just what it is. There's a lot of people out here. I think the French, man, the French should be the ones that should be, everybody should be attacking. They're the a-holes. The French are the a-holes. I don't know why the hell they all point to the Americans just because we're bad A. Just because we're bad A. I don't know. I don't understand that. The French are the ones that are a-holes. Anyways, shout out to all of you. Son of a gun. Here we go. Let's do this over here. Okay, so for all of you, I'm going to teach you how to do this. You got to make sure that you get a little bit of sparks on here. Remember, okay, you don't have to move this. Do not move this till you get a little bit of sparks on here. You're going to start getting some sparks because there's some fat on here. And for all of you, we're going to start drinking the hen of McKenna. I love the hen of McKenna so far. Shout out to Jason Kane for really inspiring me to find the bottle. Shout out to Karen Boo. Karen Boo, look at this. If this blows up because it's too hot, I'm gonna lose my eyes. Let's take us out of the screen. Let's take us out of the screen. Here we go. Let's drink us up. That's so good. That's so good. It's just such a basic, easy, beautiful, amazing oak forward, sweet honey, just like Jason Kane told me. But sweet honey is, we can't say it's sweet honey. We're gonna say that it's like a sweeter oak note. Okay, sweeter oak note. It has those beautiful Kentucky sound notes. But it gives it that. It's a tad, just a little bit of honey. It's not too much honey. And then it gives you a little bit of a, almost like a cherry, like a little, but my bottle gives me a little bit like a cherry, a little bit of cherry. You see this? This is good. You see this? This is good. What you want to do is, I'm going to put this other way. Oof, I'm going to move this. Here we go. We're going to move them. You see it? So the reason why I moved it is because this was getting a lot of heat. So I want the other one to get more heat. Most of the heat zone is over here. Over here, it's there is heat over here, but it's not as much. That should be good enough time for me to flip this. Let me just see. Usually I don't hold it. I usually hold it by the bone, but look at this. It's good. Let's see this one. I usually hold it by the bone. That's good, good, good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the bigger one over there. Put the big one over here. Matter of fact, I could just put this over here. Yes, I could just put this over here. No big deal. That's good. Now today I'm not going to put butter. I usually put butter. I'm not going to put any butter because these pieces were so beautiful, and I personally don't think that it needs butter. Now it's time for me to move it. Remember, if there's a lot of heat, you're going to need to move it a little bit. So I'm going to move it just a tad. Not going to move it too much, just a tad. There we go, just a tad. If you haven't noticed how I'm moving it just a little bit, for every time I see more flames, I'm moving it just a little bit, okay? Do that, please do that. That should be good enough, okay? We're gonna move this just a little bit over here. That should be good enough. So what I'm gonna do is, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work, it's good. I'm gonna work on the sides a little bit. I'll work on just the bone and the sides a little bit. We gotta work on this one too. The bone, okay? Make sure to get that bone nice, get the sides really nice. Most of the time, if you don't do the sides, you're just not gonna burn that fat, and you kind of want to burn that fat nicely. Now, for some of you, I want to make sure that that bone gets nice. Ooh, it smells so good. Hey. You don't want to keep it on there too long. Remember, you already cooked it up. You just want to make sure that you get a good crust. Shout out to Karen Boo. Karen Boo Boo. Here we go. It's beautiful. So far, it's good. Okay, we're going to do one more time on this side, and that should be good. All right, one more time on this side. So far, this one's looking really nice. I can't show you because it doesn't look too good without the line. Here we go. Let me put the line on here. Looks good. It's going to be the final moment, okay? I'm just going to make sure that the bone gets nice and burnt. There's a little bit of fat inside the bone, and it just holds some of the meat. Look at that. Okay, we're going to take this off. I'm good. Sheesh. Easy does it. Easy does it. Easy does it. I need to hold this with the... I gotta close this up. Looks good. Easy does it. Easy does it. Florida Panthers in a power play. Beautiful. All right, here we go. Let's show you my meat. I gotta clean this. Nobody judge me. I don't got made like I used to have. Nobody judge me. I don't got it made like I used to have. Anyways, pouring them out of Riz. Here we go. I want to put this sideways so you guys can see. Dang. I'm like my fingers. Ooh, that's so good. I don't even know which one I just licked. Whatever I just licked is just god dang amazing. I don't know which one it is, but I can tell you this. These are the seasonings that I used. Okay? I personally think both of them are going to be amazing. I'm going to... Let me look at this. Wow. That is remarkable. The flavor on this. Who that? You hear those little kids, little girls? You hear those little girls screaming? Oh my God. Any of you that have little girls as daughters, man. I know that officially, if I ever have a little girl, I'm going to go crazy, man. Imagine. Screaming in my ear. Like that? Oof. I'll go crazy, man. I'll go crazy. You haven't came home. I know. Uh-oh, some of those juices are flowing off. Dang, that little girl real scream. That's a real scream. Oh my God. I'm about to scream back. I'm about to scream back. Dang. Anyways, oh. What was that? Somebody squished her. Oh. I'm gonna make sure she knows. She can get scared. Woo! Hey girl, she's gonna get scared. Now her head probably moved like I just hear a monster. Yeah, you heard a monster. Here we go, drink us up. Always good to tell little girls there's real monsters out there. They're under your beds. Ah! You mean they're under my bed? They're under your bed. Just scream again. They're gonna come out. Where are they gonna take? Where are they gonna take me? They're gonna take you to school. Ah! They're gonna take me to school. They're gonna take you to kindergarten. Ah! No, please, no. Yes, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is probably one of the best steaks out there. One of the best steaks out there. Real, real good. They can't hear me. It's a bunch of little girls. Screw it. Forget it. It's a little girl scream party. I can't outdo them. It's over. Not even Conor McGregor on 5 Guinness stouts, beers. Not even him can scare these little girls. Ladies and gentlemen, this one's oh God. Where's their mothers? Where's their mothers, you are? You're wondering. They're inside. They can't take it anymore. They can't take it. They're inside. That's how it is in Miami. For some of you to know. Anyways, the point of the matter is, ladies and gentlemen, we got the win of the stream. Win of the stream is officially Henry McKenna. That's something that I just can have the whole year. Okay, I can have the whole year of that whiskey. And proudly, I'm going to say it. The reason why I'm saying it proudly is because I just have to be honest with all of you. I can't have some of the higher end whiskeys the whole year. If it was the whole month, just with one whiskey for a couple months till December, I'd go crazy. But I think if you kind of humble yourself a little bit and if you realize that, you know what, there's whiskeys out there just like this you can have very often, not a daily driver, but something you can have weekly or maybe monthly, and you'll enjoy it and you not feel bad, especially buying another bottle, right? This is a really good one. Henry McKenna 10-year impressed me on the stream, and mentally I had to tell myself, hey, you got to really kick the can of some of these other whiskeys, even though that they're expensive. It doesn't matter how much they cost. You have to mentally tell yourself what you would enjoy having if there's an apocalypse. Or if there was only one whiskey you could have for the whole year, gunpoint. And that's it. That's it. I'm just going to be honest. That's it, okay? For all of you watching around the world, thank you for tuning in. This has been a phenomenal stream. I hope you saw me do this. Look at that bone. I just can't wait to eat that bone. You guys saw me do this. Let me look at my fingers. Dang. If you guys are watching the hockey game right now, you see that girl? She looks real annoying. Ladies and gentlemen, for all of you watching, it's all about how long your hair is. It's not how, for all you ladies, it's not about how you do your lipstick. It's not about your eyebrows. It's all about the whiskey. Okay, it's all about the whiskey. If you ladies can accept the fact that you can drink this for the whole year, well, guess what? You're a keeper. If you gentlemen enjoy the fact that this is really good, I believe you. You're not a keeper because you're a man, but the point of the matter is this is really good. For all of you watching around the world, you guys know what time it is. Ribeye, you know what time it is. Yes, you know what time it is. It's time for me to finally go and eat a Ribeye number one. Yes, we're number one for all of you watching today. I hope I give you a good stream. It is a great stream. Today on the stream, we're at $110. Shout out to Karen Boo. Shout out to Karen Boo. And shout out to April. And shout out to all of you that are watching. All of you that are watching. Then make sure to hit that like button on the stream. What is this? Oh, that's a barbecue. Make sure to hit that like button on the stream for all of you watching around the world. Huge shout outs to all our veterans this weekend. Shout outs to the USA, U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. Air Force, and the U.S. Space Force over there in the moon, battling all the little skinny aliens in the moon. Dirty, stinky, scaly aliens over there in the moon. Shout outs to the Space Force, and huge shout out to all our veterans. Without you veterans, guess what? This world might be different. I might be saluting to somebody that I shouldn't be saluting to, and I might have to be every time using that hand. Yes, you already know. If it wasn't for our Americans, this life we live right now would be a little bit different, okay? A little bit different. You guys know what it is. You know how different it would be to be saluting to Mustache Man. For all of you watching around the world, you guys are amazing. Thank you for tuning in. Huge shout outs to the Florida Panthers. Huge shout outs to the Florida Panthers. They're playing today. They're playing right now. I can't wait to finally watch them while I'm eating my meal. And for any of you that have and accept this to be the whiskey that you'll have for the rest of the year, if it was, out of all the bottles, you're number one. You guys are amazing. Huge shout outs to Kinder. Shout outs to Kinder's for not sponsoring this stream. Thank you, Kinder, for not sponsoring the stream. Shout out to Cosmo for not sponsoring the stream. I really appreciate you. Again, Kinder, shout outs to Kinder. Huge shout outs to Georgia Horoff. Huge shout outs to Georgia Horoff yesterday. Was it yesterday before? Huge shout out. Florida Panthers scored. Shout out to, and shout out to Publix. Shout out to Publix, man. God dang. Shout out to Publix. Anyways, you guys, ladies, Don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't. We stream every day that I can. And for all of you watching, you guys are amazing. Who's going to be the last one I see in the channel? I'm going to say this. Karen Boo. We hung, Karen Boo. Yes, yes. Teamwork, pop, pop, teamwork. Karen Boo, thank you so much for the stream. And I appreciate you so much, Karen Boo. Every time she sends a $100 super chat, it just wakes me up and I feel amazing. And for all of you watching, you know how to get on the stream, super chats. You guys are amazing. Thank you for tuning in. Reaper officially signing out. Karen Boo. I see you, Karen Boo. I'll see you all soon. Tomorrow. Yes, today is officially, what day is today? Today's, what day is today? 24. Today is May. Today is May. May 24th is officially 8. Oof, Edgar Romy just dropped in here. I was about to end the stream. Edgar Romy with a $20 super chat has put us on to $135. Shout out to Edgar Romeo. Edgar Romeo, he's showing up right now. Shout out to Edgar Romeo. Hard working Edgar Romeo. Yes, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys know what time it is, okay? Edgar Romeo, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. He likes to throw it in the stream at the end of the stream. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a stogie. I'm either doing Rocky Patel or I'm doing Le Bijou again. You pick, Edgar Romeo. You pick, Edgar Romeo. What am I doing? Le Bijou, my father, tomorrow, Rocky Patel. A vintage Rocky Patel. You get to pick, you get to pick. Okay, you get to pick. You get to reach out to me if anything. For all of you watch, and I want to eat this steak. I want to eat this steak. He says over here, Le Bijou, Le Bijou. I'm going to do Le Bijou again tomorrow. Tomorrow, you could go watch that stream. It's going to be tomorrow. I'm be cooking up something. I'm going to be cooking up something. We'll see what I do. But Le Bijou tomorrow, yes, will be the stogie that I will be using. Edgar Romeo, thank you so much. I see you, Edgar Romeo. Reaper officially. Okay, officially signing out. Thank you everybody for tuning in. You guys are amazing. And don't forget, comment down below, and hit that like button. I'll see you all soon. I'll see you tomorrow, Edgar. Here we go. I'll see you soon.